Okay, so it's day 9 of Kilimanjaro the long way. This is where it gets real. It's all about today, which is the summit of Kilimanjaro. I say today, we're actually going to start the day before, because actually we're going to get up about 10 p.m. and start the walk in the dark at about 11 p.m. at night. So we're going to get our rucksacks on, we're going to get our head torches switched on, we're going to give each other a high five before we start the summit climb. It's a bit weird because you're hiking in the dark, but this is all part of the challenge. We'll take it very, very slow. If you're wearing a watch, it'll hardly sort of think that you're moving because you go in that slow. But we will take our time. It is a long way up to the summit, and I have to be honest, it's one of the hardest climbs you'll do, but it's well worth it. It'll take about 6 hours of slow and steady walking to reach what we call Stellar Point. This is the first stage of the summit ridge, and we want to try and aim to get there for sunrise. It's one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see in your life. It really is. But we'll spend a little bit of time there, take some pictures. We still got about another 150 meters to go to the summit of Africa. Kilimanjaro, the summit, the Huru Peak, you've worked really hard for this. It's 5895 meters. And as you get there, you give everyone a high five, a hug, and you've done it. You've reached the summit, Kilimanjaro. We won't spend too long there because usually it gets a bit cold, a bit windy. We'll see how the group are doing, but we'll take some photos and make our way down on the long, long descent. This is where it's, although you've got to the summit of Africa, you've only done half the job. You've got to get back down. So it's a long descent over 1,300 meters back to Barathu and base camp, where we need to get some sleep before we continue on for the rest of the day. Even though you've done the summit, it's only half of the day really. We'll try, like I said, we'll try and get an hour or so of sleep, and then we still got another 4 hours of walking down to the next camp. But you've done it. You've summited Kilimanjaro. You'll start to feel amazing. As you get lower, you'll have more oxygen, and you can see the smiles on everyone. You've reached the summit of Kilimanjaro. And that's day 9, Kilimanjaro the long way.